Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday and I hope y'all had a great weekend. Well, today as you can see I'm going to start this one from VIPCrossStitch and I'm starting somewhere around these flowers. Is about all I can tell you. And the color that I'm using is 996. So, yeah. Well, I hope y'all had a good weekend. Mine was just, it was a weekend. So, yeah. Yesterday, I didn't do much. I did make some chili for the rest of the week. And to put away, as usual. So that was about as exciting as it got. I went to the store yesterday morning. Today I gotta go to work. 10 to 3. Fun times, huh? So, yeah. Oh, this is an 11 count too, by the way. And it is 50 by 50, so it's not very big. But it does have some really pretty colors in it. So what is everybody else up to? Anybody planning any late summer trips? Going somewhere fun? I'm ready for all these people to go home. I can tell you that much. It just seems like more and more people now. This next weekend we will have our little town festival that I told you about. You know, I don't know if they have any, what do you call it, events or anything with that, but they do have booths and stuff with toys and clothes and pictures and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know where it's going to be at. So, you know, if it's going to be down by the town park or if it's going to be over by the soccer fields or, you know, where there's a bigger area to put stuff. Seems like that's where it was last year. So, I have no idea. I did see a flyer for it, so that it was coming this next weekend. So that ought to drag a whole bunch of people into town. And that's the only hurrah for the summer that they have here that I can think of. This is a funny symbol. It's like an arrow pointing to the bottom left-hand corner of the square. And I thought it was, you know, green lines, so that's why I jumped all the way up here. But now that I'm seeing it differently, all that's that same color. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I worked on the birds and flowers, the 14 count, yesterday. That's basically all I stitched on. Took a hour-and-a-half nap. Just couldn't do too much yesterday. Just all about sitting there and being quiet. My hand itches. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Holy cow. Get your act together. Aha. Oh goodness. So I don't know, in a way I kind of hope today it'll be busy at work so that we can just get through it. Yeah. 5 hours doesn't sound like much, but dang, it just takes forever. Now if I was home, those 5 hours would just go gone. Yeah. Why is that? Maybe because I don't want to be there, I guess. I don't know. But we'll get through it one bit at a time. Oh, goodness. It's so weird stitching on 11 count after I've been stitching on that 14 count for so long. Well, I say so long. Yeah. Yesterday. I don't think I picked up an 11 count at all. Oh, goodness. It was kind of nice yesterday. It was in the 80s, you know. So and today's going to be about the same, so I turned on the air conditioner so I'd remember to turn it on before I left so I wouldn't come back to a hot, hot house. I do hate that part. I hate when I'm gone 8 hours and it's just hotter than Murgatroyd and I forget to turn on the air conditioner. Holy cow, it takes forever to go to sleep because it's so hot in the house. And the other day, what was that, Wednesday I guess, I left, you know, turned on the air conditioning before I left, and no, that was Tuesday, and it rained and it was like 50 some degrees by the time I got home, and it was freezing in the house. So can't win. I'm ready for it to be fall, just so I don't have to turn on the air conditioner. But my electric bill wasn't too bad, so I was happy about that. So, but I've been pretty consistently running it since first part of July. You know, not day in and day out. I mean, I turn it off like before I go to bed because it gets into the 60s, you know, before nighttime, so I don't have to run it at night. Like people, you know, that live in Arizona where it's still hot after dark and all that. It's not like that here. So I just turn it on maybe somewhat, well, if I'm home, between, say, 10 and 11 sometime. Then it starts to get a little bit stuffy in the house. So. And other days I just don't turn it on until I get ready to leave. So that works too. But I'm trying to get a hold of everything here. Sorry, I ran out of symbols over there. But yeah, I worked on that 14 count for a while, and I know I need to get out Peter Rabbit. I really do. While I'm still in a 14 count frame of mind, shall we say, and finish those 2 or 3 colors. I can't even remember how many colors I got left now. But I know it's not too many. So maybe I can get that done this week. So we'll see. That blue is almost the same color. Well, it's pretty close to that same symbol right next to it. Why not, right? Never fails. I always pick like the wrong color. Oh goodness, no big plans for this week. My daughter and her family got back from camping last night, and she said everybody was kind of sunburnt. They got to go swimming at the lake, and they went to some museum while they were up that way. I don't know if that museum, ouch, was in Gunnison or where it was, per se. Because I didn't even know that there was a museum there. How's that? See? But it's been, God, 15 years plus, maybe closer to 20 since I've even been to Gunnison. I had to go up there for a manager meeting when I worked for the Hut back in the day before we moved to Missouri. So, yay. But she said it's kind of grown up and everything. I haven't been that way from here since that part, because when we go to Denver or to Cheyenne, we usually go in the opposite direction, pretty much. So, no need to go all the way over there to Gunnison and Montrose and all those places. And of course we went when I was younger, I mean like in high school or whenever it was, that we went to Monte Vista and where did we go? Monte Vista and Durango and all that kind of stuff. So it's been way years. One year I think we went down to Gunnison back. I don't know if that was after I got out of high school or if it was a vacation prior to all that. But we went to the Black Canyon of the Gunnison and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, that's been years and years and years ago. Every once in a while, back when I got out of high school, my dad and I would take off from Denver and go on a photo shoot. And see, there's a line there. Okay, we'll just stitch around it. So it's been years, I think, since probably 1975, 76, somewhere in that vicinity of time period. So lots and lots of things have grown up. So we'd go, you know, like in the fall, and we'd go in the summer time and everything. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. It was buried. These are nice stiff needles. They work well for the 11 count. I've been using that flimsy 28 count needle on that. Oh, crap. Missed the whole thing. 28 count needle on that 14 count. And it's really a finer needle. There we go. Whoops. Kid up there, please. I'll get rid of the thread here in a minute. I'm just not used to having resistance in the needle that I'm using, because it kind of bends on that 28 count. Oh my goodness. I didn't know if anybody, planned their summer vacation like later in the summer when there's not so many people around or anything like that. My daughter wanted to go up to, well, we have a new road. They fixed the road that goes to Gunnison, like the back way. Now you can't go that way in the winter, but in the summer, of course, you can get through there. So she wants to go back up there and maybe do some pictures and might get a video out of me up there. But she said it was kind of warm up there. I mean, it wasn't hot, by any means where they went, but she didn't want to go quite that far. But she said there's some things to see along the way. So it'd be nice just to take a little drive up there, so I don't know when that will be happening. We'll see. This blue just kind of keeps going and going and going. Come on. Sure, it's a pretty color blue though. I wanted to start with a bright color, something other than white or black. I don't remember if this has, it has no 310, 9, and no 939, so yay. There's none of that in this, and it has some light pale blue, like for this sky and up by that mountain and stuff. So I thought it was a nice, bright, cheery picture. There's sure enough of this color that I'm using, so it must be here, there, and everywhere. I'm surprised there's not another skein of it. So we'll see, but this isn't too big, so maybe it just didn't need it. But I swear there's like 8 or 10 strands, so we'll see how it goes. Worked a little bit on the other one, the birds and the other birds and flowers. Maybe it didn't have birds in it. I can't remember right now. I should get my dragon back out and put a couple threads into it, because I'm getting quite a ways on it. Kind of keep going at it. I tend to fall off working on it when it starts to being too much confetti and not enough bigger areas, to stitch, where you got to keep switching out the color. It just kind of gets on my last nerve after a while. I ordered some more bags from Amazon, and I had to get a blow dryer, and I ordered something else for my hair because my blow dryer bit the dust. I've only had it for 10 years. I don't understand why I quit. But had to get a new blow dryer. That'll help come in handy in the winter time. Last time I looked at Amazon, I was going to look up that next smallest of the, what do you call, I don't have one here, do I? Those bags, you know, that I use to put my projects in, because it comes in really handy for the smaller projects. They're too big to be small, but you know, like the Tai Chi and all that, but they're great for the 40 by 50s or whatever. I have probably 5 or 6 of them left. So, like to get things in bags just so it looks organized. Because I get tired of messing with these cellophane bags, if you will. Alright guys, well, we got all that done. Alright, well thank you for joining me today. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.